welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures. In this video, we will be talking about my January TBR. And you don't know how excited I am to film a video and not to be about Bookmas. So I have stacks of books I'd like to read in the new year. I have some off of Libby, and I do have some on my Kindle, but they're not a big priority to read. Here, I'm just going to take these off so we don't get that glare. My hair's no, I straightened it. It's a bit of a mess. So one of the first books I plan on reading is Elantris, and I plan on reading with Elantris because, as you know, I have talked about doing the Cosmere, and there will be a video of what order I'm going to do, but it'll be a couple days after this. I don't know when. I haven't filmed it yet. And the short story I'll be reading with Elantris is The Hope of Elantris, which I have, let me just, okay, well, I have the Arkham bound somewhere. I thought I had it. Oh, I do, it's just in the stack. So I plan on doing that, and I also plan on doing completelymelanie's TBR knockout, and the first is read a book you meant to read last year or finish. So I have two options for that. So the first option is if I do not finish The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, then I will be reading that one. The other option, I had this all nice and in order, but I did not put, oh. Alright, see, I do have the Arkham Unbound, so I'll be reading it out of this. So the other option is if I finish Addie LaRue this month, I want to reread Skyward. I do have a couple other books that are first in a series that I could do if I don't finish either one of those, but that is what I'm planning to read for that. And another one is, or no, read a book not first in a series, a book you were meant to read last year. So if I don't finish Addie LaRue, I will be reading Sex-Live 44 Chapters About Men. Because I was planning on reading it, I bought it because of the Netflix original, and I never got to it. So, I know I probably talked a bunch of Bookmas about series I'm in the middle of. That was Lou. I want to continue with my reread of Sarah J. Maas because I've in a bunch of series, so I would like to at least finish The Throne of Glass and continue, A Court, A Throne, and Roses series, and then continue with my Throne of Glass, and then get to her new novels. So this is the one I need to reread next, and I read A Court, A Throne of Roses last January, so it's been a year, so I definitely need to keep reading so I could get to that new release that I bought. Alright. And another one that I own physically that is on a list, I want to reread My Favorite Half Nightstand by Christina Lauren. It's one of my favorites of theirs, and I want a couple rereads because I'm in a reading slump already, and I would just like to at least start the new year somewhat strong. So I talked about new series I want to start, and I do have off of Libby because I have a couple books I want to read off Libby. Life Before Legend. I wasn't able to get the other short story before Legend, but I was able to get that one. So I got Legend, Prodigy, Champion, and I got Rebel. So I'm planning to spend 1 week, probably the first week. There'll probably be other books in the vlog, but my main priority will be reading this. That way I have a new series I want to read, and it's already checked off in the new year. This is also being adapted. I don't know if the adaptation will come out in 2022. I think most likely it will come out in 2023, but I want to binge the series in January. So another book I am planning on reading is The Jade City. And Jade City, there is a read-along going for it. On the top of my head, I can't say who is hosting it, but I will have the information down below. So for the first 3 months, we're going to be reading Jade City, Jade War in February, and Jade Legacy in March. And I want to do the read along too, so I checked out Jade City. I'm really excited about this. And so I think the first book is These Violent Delights or something. I DNF'd that series because I did not like the first book. I only got to page 50. But I believe this kind of has the same thing. So I'm hopeful that this is really good so I don't DNF it, because I have heard amazing things about this book so far. And I'm looking forward to it. Now, I want to read a couple graphic novels, and I have a bunch of manga I want to read. And then I'll just read off to you because I want to read off Libby. So I have Paper Girls Volume 1, which I love these covers. Paper Girls Volume 2. And Paper Girls Volume 3. Really cool covers. I should probably read what some of these books are about. So this one is, I don't know if it says, in the early hours after Halloween of 1988, 4 12-year-old newspaper delivery girls uncover the most important story of all time. Superb drama, supernatural mystery collide in the first hit series, a series about nostalgia, first jobs, and the last days of childhood. So I'm really looking forward to this. I've heard good things. I checked out the first 3. I didn't check out the rest because if I didn't like the first one, then I could just return these 3 without having to return a bunch of them. So I'm really excited, and these covers are really, really pretty. Now, let's see if these are in order. I cannot show you the covers because my stupid library put the branch and the county that the books are on for the manga. Where is the other freaking series? Where's... Okay. Oh, of course, these are all mixed up. So I have Volume 1 of Ultra Magic. I have Volume 2 and Volume 3, 4, and 5. I'm planning on reading these because for manga series, I want to read these. And there's only 5, so I figured let's just get it out, because if you've watched the manga series of Bookmas, that's day 22. If you've watched it, the series on it, there's only 5 novels. So I was like, let's just get it out, start in the new year. It'll help with Goodreads goal, and I'm really ecstatic. I plan on doing a vlog for these, plus somehow looking to see if I can watch the anime and review the manga series and review the anime. I do not know if I will get to do it, but I'm really excited. But the first one is Shy Ayu Takeshi has made a new friend at school, but this new friend, much to her surprise, is no ordinary classmate. Nina Sakura may look like a normal middle school girl, but she's got a big secret. She's a witch, or rather, she's studying to be a witch, and apparently she's not doing well. Her homework's doing well on her homework. Her spells are devastating in their infectness and often result in the most embarrassing situations for poor IU. But things wouldn't be so bad if Nina's sorcery didn't make IU look silly in front of one boy she secretly adores. All she wants is a simple love potion. What she gets, however, is a new best friend who almost flunked out of witch school. So I'm really intrigued to finish that up. There are only 5 volumes, so I'm really ecstatic to be reading those in the new year. Oh, another manga series that I want to finish and do a reading vlog and a review of the entire series, because I've been reading it for 2 years. I have been reading Naruto, so let's see, I got Naruto Volume 67. This is so hard without my glasses. 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. And there is a spin-off series of Naruto that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the books, but I might be able to at least get one of them in January. So I'm really looking forward to that. I might do it, but I want to finish Naruto. I'm not going to get into Boruto. I've said it in a lot of videos. There's just not enough volumes of Boruto out for me to read it. but I will get to Boruto when there's more volumes. But I will be reading the spin-off series of Naruto, where it's like other character stories throughout or even after Naruto and before Boruto. So I definitely want to get to those. Now I have a couple off of Libby, and I need to move all these books off my freaking list. So I have a couple off of Libby, and I wrote them down. So A Whole New World, it's a Twisted Tale, and I'm planning on rereading the Twisted Tale series that I've already read on with audiobooks, and I might be able to get the second one too, but I just right now have reserved A Whole New World, and I'm really excited to listen to it because like at the end of the audiobook, it's like the music from the movie, so I'm really excited for that. I think I Love You, Life Before Legend, like I've said, that I will be reading with the Legend series. And then Dare Me, which I have said on day 23 is a book series, not a book, and there was a day 23. But like I said, it's on day 23 of Bookmas. But this, it's about cheerleaders and basically them trying to get to regionals and the new coach come in. It's a thriller. I watched the adaptation. I didn't even know it was a book. So I'm planning on reading that. And then I have Written in Blood. And I know it's about a blood... I don't know if she's a blood seer. But I know she basically kind of... It reminds me of From Blood and Ash. So that's why I'm reading it. Basically, she has been raised in solitude. She knows about the other supernatural beings and humans. And they're kind of separate. Well, she escapes her place and they are hunting her. So she gets a job, I think, sorting mail, and it's basically about her kind of discovering the world because she's always been in a society. She has no normal cues. I heard the first one's not good. I mean, it's a good series. I've heard it's really a good series, but the first one is kind of just builds up the world. I don't know. That's opinions of other booktubers I have read. But I plan on reading it and continuing on. I know it is a slow burn romance, so I'm really excited to see how that plays out, and I'm looking forward to reading that series. Now, that is all. I do have a couple other books. They're off my Kindle, but if I can finish all of these, of course it's Louis. If I can finish all of these, I plan on reading books off my Kindle, and I should probably figured I'd finish this video. There was a noise outside. He was barking at Louis. I had to bring him in here with me. So those are all the books I plan on reading. I do every month read Middle Grade Monthly when they have a release, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it for January. So I might just read 2 Middle Grade Monthlies in February. And if I can, because I normally just buy the book, because I love doing that. But if I can't get it, I normally try to find it from the library or off of Libby. So I don't know what the book is, so I can't really say. I don't know why the straightener didn't get that kink out, but I don't know what the book is yet. So I probably, if I can get a hold of it, I probably will be reading that and just a couple books off my Kindle, maybe some more other audiobooks. But for right now, the TBR I said is the TBR I'm going to prioritize. Well, that is it for my January TBR. Let me know if you're reading any of these books down below, or if you've read them. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's it for now. See you in the next one. Bye.